She sounds silly.
Yeah.
Well, look, the one thing I will say is that there are certain more obvious places where that he didn't want to go. For instance, if a poem of his would be undeniably, on balance, sad, he did not necessarily want me to play sad. That kind of direct, very sort of superficial interpretation was not what the thing was about at all. And in fact, in some instances, Richard and I had to sort of arm wrestle Robert a little bit. For instance, there's one of his beautiful poems is called An Old Man After Cavafy. And I had read this poem quite a lot. And we were getting towards the end of the sessions, and I said, producing records, you sort of learn how to develop an instinctive understanding of what you have up to this point. What do we have? And so we were sitting there in the booth, and I was like, we need one more thing that's just beautiful, just spacious and just beautiful. So we went in and we did a track of this Old Man poem where I was playing very, not deliberately sad, but just very austere, and very, very open and quiet. And it's a beautiful reading that he does. And then we got to the end of that, and he said, well, I would like to try it a different way. So we went back in and we did a version of it where I was actually playing sort of a silly stride kind of two-step over it. And he read it a completely different way. At the end of the poem, the old man who's been thinking about his troubles falls asleep in this noisy cafe. And in the first version of it, the beautiful version of it, that's a very tender moment with some sadness tinged. And then in this other version, when the old man, it's exactly the same poetry, it's exactly the same words, but when the old man falls asleep at his table, it's almost a little bit funny, I think Robert liked that version better, but Richard and I realized we really did need the super beautiful track to be on the record. But it is sentimental sounding, and it's getting into that territory that Robert wanted to avoid. So, we had to kind of twist his arm a little bit on that.
Well, we are totally digging this collaboration too, and thank you for all doing this. Miss Sally DeBrew here. You all have CDs here today. All of our
these guys are great. You're lucky to have such great players.
Yeah. Sally's latest CD, The Way Love Can Be, has some folks on John Becker's on this, as on that CD as well. Lori Lang, Cliff Fredrickson, and Jane Reynolds. And Jane did a wonderful interview on WRT with Lori about this show coming up.
And Randall Harrison.
Yep. And Randall Harrison is on
Harrison,
it. Awesome.
yes.
Randall's in the audience. Randall's right over there. Awesome. And Lori Lang, at one point, led the MMC. You were our fearless leader at some point here.
Many years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, I was the president.
Yeah.
And now I'm on the board.
Yeah.
And we're having a good time, and the organization is really growing, as you can see from this concert. We're excited about our program, and Chris and Mary collaborating with the Matos Live and having the improv workshop. We have an educational element now. So there's some things really exciting happening in the jazz scene, and we're actually emerging and cooperating with some of the other clubs, the Madison Jazz Society, and also the Union Theater, Isthmus Jazz Festival. So there's some groups coming together that weren't talking before, and now we're doing things together. So it's really exciting. We have a show coming up with Mary Stallings that will be collaborating with the Isthmus Jazz Festival and Union Theater on June 2nd. It'll be a free concert in Union Theater.
Cool.
So really exciting. Yeah.
And Lori has a couple CDs as well. She has Crossing Over and Beautiful Friendship. Also, some of the same folks on those. Mr. John Becker here on drums as well teaches at. We had the great pleasure of doing some workshops with him at his school in Sauk Prairie School in Middleton.
Yeah, actually Sauk Trail. It's
Sauk
called.
Trail. That's
There's
what I
a lot
meant.
of Sauk things in this part of the state.
What did I say? Never mind. But John's always a surprising musician. I mean, a drummer And then actually a really great piano player. And I noticed you had the accordion out today, and yeah.
I enjoy
A
doing all
couple
those
great
things.
CDs too. Are you in a band? The most recent one, in Time Stands Still, of originals.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so check it out.
Yeah.
I got to tell you one little funny thing. We had some friends over from Europe one time, and they thought that Old Sock Road was really a funny name
Yeah.
because they thought it was SOLK.
Or SOCK?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. They spell better than we do too, which is kind of funny.
Apparently.
I think it's maybe a Jonas Salk
Exactly.
polio reference or something.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. Back to some music. Mr. Lawrence
All right.
Hopgood and the band.
Sorry is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like sorry, like sorry. Give me is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like forgive me, forgive me. But you can say, baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Maybe if I told you the right words, ooh, at the right time, you'd be mine. you. The next tune that we're doing is a tune that John wrote, and Lori and John and I recorded it on the CD that Chris mentioned. It's been a pleasure to get the chance to play it also with Lawrence. It's called Goodbye. Listening to music that we dance to, as the years go slipping by, makes me think of life with you. Wish I could went away, I tried to find you, though I asked the reasons why. All my answers seemed untrue. Wish I could have said goodbye. Saw you walking down the street in town the other day. Was it you? No, just a dream, I'd say. When we meet again, what will we do? I'll say, how have things been with you? Will we talk although we're through? Oh, how I wish I hope that I could say goodbye. Mr. Lawrence Hopgood. Beautiful song by John Becker. Thank you. We have one more tune for you. Because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love. I get no dizzy spells. My head is not in the sky. My heart does not stand still. Just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be love. This can't be love because I feel so well. But still I love that look in your eye. Do that birthday, go get it there. Put on it, Thank you. Mr. Lawrence Hopgood.
Excellent. Miss Sally DeBrew on the vocals, Lori Lang on the bass, John Becker back here on the drums. All have great albums in their own rights. You should look them up on the web, anywhere. Mr. Lawrence Hopgood, his latest CD, When the Heart Dances, duet recording with great bassist Charlie Hayden. Check it out in the latest project, Poem Jazz, collaboration with three-time U.S. Poet Laureate Robert Pinsky. Latest recordings on iTunes and elsewhere. And Lawrence is spelled Alaurence. Lawrence Hopgood.
I'm not known for my spelling. I'd like to thank our supporters. This program was made possible in part by grants from the John and Carolyn Peterson Charitable Foundation, the Dane County Cultural Affairs Commission, with additional funds from the Overture Foundation and Pleasant T. Rowland Foundation, dues from the Madison Music Collective members, and charitable gifts from the MMC board members and other local friends of the music.
That's you.
The producers are also grateful for support from presenting sponsor Ward Brought Music, program sponsors the Edgewater Hotel, Farley's House of Pianos, Janice Galleries, Tri-Unity Well Life, and the Cardinal Bar, as well as promotional support from WORT-FM and the Isthmus, and support from our program hosts, the Brink Lounge.
All right. Today's show is part of our collaborative Jazz on a Sunday series produced by the Madison Music Collective and Mad Toast Live. And you can go to Madison Music Collective to find out more about them. You can become a member and help support this particular event and lots of other great shows. You can also go to our website, Mad Toast Live, and find out more about our shows, download or stream those. Special thanks also to our technical producer and front of house engineer, Mr. Andy LaValle, Bear Sound. Yep. Audio intern, Mr. Adam Baranek. Video intern, Taylor Ryan. Our great piano technician, Mr. Stan Godfreyo. Sue Peterson, our MMC president, Howard Landsman, the secretary, and our lead grant writer. Thanks to the Brink Lounge, WRT 89.9 FM, listener-sponsored community radio.
And thanks for listening.